DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com is the official website of Doggie Diamonds. Everything pertaining to me is on that website. There you can find videos you might have missed. You can find ways to contact me on social media. You also could leave me a voice message. You also could shop. DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com is my official website. That is my website where everything pertaining to me is on that website. Let me give you some information on this promo that I have available too. You should take advantage of it because it matter of fact, it can help you. So listen, the promo will be done on Doggie Diamonds No Filter, Doggie Diamonds TV, and the Interlude TV. That's the Insta Stories, YouTube community, Threads, Facebook, Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need, or maybe like 9 or 10 of my social media accounts. This is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I could help bring more awareness to your product. So that's putting you in front of like 500,000 social media followers between YouTube, between my Instagrams and my YouTube pages. Let's go. All right, y'all. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody. I see Self-Sufficient in the room. I see Zodiac Palace in the room. I see Pamela Lee, Rashonda Greer, Nate Jackson, Cesar P, El Matic, Brown Girl from Boston, Iceberg Slim, Bruce G, I see you. Nate Jackson, I see you. William Extra, Shima, what's up? Jay Smart, Super Reese TV. Super Reese TV, I hope what I sent you, what we worked on is working for you. Alice Angel, how are you? Thank you. I'm here. Mumu, what's up? Classic Music, Course TV, the brother is in the building. Big Ma is here. Talk Show, the Visionary is here. Present, here. On time. Sean Briggs, what's up? How are you? Disrupting Reality NYC. Chief, red hair, brown eyes, what's up? Jay Smart, what's up? DJ Red Light. Bernadette Bernie, always in the building. How's everybody doing? I want you to remember, if you don't know.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. Dizzo Dixon. Hit that like button, please. I want y'all to walk with me tonight. I want y'all to understand some stuff. I'm about to talk about a lot of things tonight. I want you to walk with me. Erica Lopez, where you been? Mad at you. Shout out to Erica Lopez. R.A., I see you. Where you been, R.A.? I'm on here every night between 7:30 and 9:30. I try to come on here. Just make sure you have the notification bell on, and then you're going to know. Tony G, I see you. Fire. Yes. Here we go.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
I was going to come on earlier, but I had went out. But I'm going to talk a lot to y'all tonight. Yes.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
All right, let me go. Stop the music. April Brown, how you doing? What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Hopefully everybody's having a great night, great evening, had a great day today. The title of this video is Let Me Be Vulnerable with Everyone on this video. So, I want to take a walk with y'all. This ain't no sad shit. It's just real. I just have to get this out because there's so much going on right now. And I just got to talk because it has a lot to do with my history, my brand, my channel, and myself and my spirit. So, okay. Y'all know me from Forbes DVD. I'm not going to give y'all that history, but that's something that I no longer wanted to do anymore. And I wanted to do my own thing because, you know, it was just time for me I was just a big fish in a small tank. And it was just time for me to be me. It was time for me to do what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, my ideas. And at the same time, I didn't want nobody to benefit off of what I was doing and wasn't putting in the same work that I was putting in. So we could just leave that right there. A lot of things you used to see in the past was my brainchild, was my execution. And whenever you put your all into something and you bleed green, you could put your all into something, but all is not given back to you in that situation, then, we're allowed to move on. We're allowed to move on from relationships, friendships, whatever. So I'm not going to rehash none of that. So 2015, I started Doggie Diamonds TV, which was my thing where I wanted to do things my way. I had the idea that I wanted to go live stream, do a lot of live streams. So I wanted to go live. I wanted to do different things. So I started doing me. 2015, when I started going live, there was Star. The OG Star was going live as well. So I had got a few pointers from Star about going live. He told me some stuff about going live. So I started going live. It was just me and him in 2015. There wasn't all these live stream shows. It was him. Then it was me. I was asking him what program to use and all that. So around 2000, I was doing my thing. I had a lot of videos out, doing my interviews, doing what I do. But then around 2016, this Africa Bambaataa thing surfaced. And it was started and put out there by Star. And I remember communicating with Star, like, what's going on? But before I get into the Africa Bambaataa thing, I want y'all to understand why I started even dealing with that story in the first place. So 2015, I always had a suspicion of Diddy being the type of person he end up being outed as being. I always had that suspicion. Something wasn't right to me. And I made a video right on this channel. If Diddy believes, what God does Diddy believe in if everybody he rock with goes to a different type of God? And that's on there, and it's on the channel. But, I was tired of him all in the video. I was just tired of him. And I remember back then people were saying, oh, you a hater. But I don't know, something in my spirit just wasn't right with dude. Here we are in 2023, 2024. I'm vindicated because everything that I felt, everything I thought, everything I suspected, and everything I've seen over the years end up coming out. I was like, damn, so you mean to tell me some people might have to do something strange for a piece of change, for a record deal, or, these wild studio sessions, all this stuff? I'm like, nah, something ain't right. So I always felt like the music industry should be based off your talent. If you could rap, if you could sing, if you could produce, if you do different things, you shouldn't have to be pressured into doing favors for people to get a record deal or to even be around. I never was with that. You know what I'm saying? I always just thought that was weird. Whether it was a man or a woman doing it or a man or a woman getting it done to them, I always thought that was weird. I'm like, nah, it should be based off your talent because many people are talented. I looked at myself as a talented person and I was like, yo, if somebody come at me like that, it's up. But remember, I've been in this culture since I was 15. So I came in the culture ignorant, like street, so I was, that was unheard of, anybody saying anything like that to me or, just even doing anything weird. It was unheard of because I came into it street, a little dude off the street that knew how to, work with drum machines. I heard the, yo, you a hater, he getting to the, I heard all that. I dealt with all that. Now today I'm vindicated because what I suspected end up all being true. But I mean, anybody with two eyes could see it, right? But this ain't about him. So when the Africa Bambaataa story, when Star put it out there, I said, damn, so hold up. What I thought about him really comes from him? This is the so-called father of hip-hop. So it started at the top. This is what I'm thinking. Like, damn, so it's deeper than, just this dude being a freakazoid. It started at the top. So when the story came out and Star was working on stuff, I dove in head first because I was like, yo, nah, this is crazy. So that means everybody coming into the culture is in jeopardy. This is what's going on. Like, hold up. Nah, that ain't what we signed up for. Many of us come from beating on the table, making tapes. We don't know that this take place after all of this. So we did press conferences. We did a lot. I put I put a lot of legwork into covering it. I'm a little flustered right now because I'm kind of mad, but I'm not. But I just gotta just get some stuff off real quick because Star stuck his neck out there. I follow his lead. That was his lead. I follow his lead. Stuck his neck out there. I followed his lead, but I was more of a hip hop platform than he was. So I took it very personal. So I put it out there from his lead. And then I started, and this is 2015, 2016, my platform maybe like a year and some change old. I put it out there, put the information out there, and then it was starting to, it already had legs, but it was getting legs because Star was doing these interviews. And then it was so many people coming telling him stuff, and he would pass the information to me. And you know what I'm saying? Like he was spearheading, getting this information because they was coming to him. And then I was like, wow. So I'm like, yo, this ain't hip hop, but unbeknownst to me, this is what's going on. So I'm like, nah, I gotta use my voice to go out there. So then at that particular time, I was heavily into dealing with the guys in the conscious community. So we collaborated on a lot of stuff, the Sinettas, the Irritated Genies, the Captain Tazariaks, the Pills. A lot of people collaborated in like, yo, what's going on? Shout out to King Simon. Shout out to a lot of people. And we was just like Young Pharaoh. It was just a lot of us like, yo, it wasn't to capitalize off it, get views, because we didn't know nothing about getting views and money. YouTube was not always paying money. Do know that. YouTube was not always paying money. So the way they pay people now, they wasn't giving us no money like that back then. So you was doing YouTube more from your heart. You might get a couple of $100 or something like that, but it wasn't no money, life-changing money, nothing you could live off of. So nobody was really doing it for the money because there was no money in it. There's no money in it. You're just doing it from the heart. And if you're a content creator, you create content. So getting into that, diving into it, this is when we started meeting some of the people who were the accusers. I have to be careful because I'm going to give y'all some details on some stuff. So this is when a guy by the name of Ronald Savage came out. It was in the Daily News. Then it was a guy by the name of Poppy that came out. Now, when I looked at Ron Savage, I was like, you know what? Damn. Like they took advantage of dude. Like I felt pissed off because I'm like, to me personally, and this is my personal opinion, I'm not saying this is fact. To me, he looked bothered and almost challenged in a way, like he was able to be manipulated. I looked at him like he was able to be manipulated, and that's what happened. So when you see a grown man cry and do that shit, you like, wow, like this is the effect of that on a person. So then when a guy named Poppy came out and he had the demeanor, the look of a street guy, I'm like, damn, what street guy would admit something like this? It just blew my whole mind. I'm like, wow, a street dude saying this happened too? Oh nah, this gotta be real. Like this is crazy. But then I started realizing the pushback. The other platforms wouldn't really touch it. They wouldn't talk about it. A lot of people was feeling the way because they was like, this is the father of hip hop. Who you think you are with your small platform to take on the father of hip hop, and you trying to take down hip hop? Me, I love hip hop. I was born into it basically because that's all I knew since I was like 12, 11 years old. So I'm like, yo, nah, that's not my intent. My intent on justice for these guys and injustice for anybody who might have been harmed in the situation, and let people know this is not cool. This ain't cool to do to people because you know how to rap, sing, or make a beat. You got to go through all of these rituals and all this crazy shit. So that was my fight. And again, I felt that Diddy was doing it, so I started saying, damn, maybe it come from the top. Maybe it come from the founders of hip hop. Maybe Diddy learned it from somebody. So I thought, I'm doing investigative journalism and uncovering it from the top. This is the so-called father of hip hop. So I'm like, if he was doing it, imagine this. So it's learned behavior. So I started understanding Diddy a little bit more. So it's so much going on now. Now it starts to get a little legal. It starts to get legal because there's other victims that I don't know about. There's other people. There is different laws being passed. There is different things happening that could try to get some justice. So I'm all in. I'm like, word, they got laws being passed. I'm not going to say what it is because, again, how they monitor me. I'm not even supposed to be talking about this shit, truthfully, because they actually demonetized me. This was one of the reasons why I got demonetized for having them stories up, but I'll get into that, right? So there's laws being passed. There's civil suits and all this stuff going on. And I'm like, yo, justice. So me with justice, I'm like, okay, what happens is that now what I thought I was doing is all justified now because we got proof. We got this. So it ain't just me trying to take down hip hop and take out hip hop or got something personal against this man. I don't know this man. Right? I don't know this man. It's not personal. It's for us and for everybody else that might have been in a situation that they didn't want to be in and all the newcomers. This is letting it be known to the culture, yo, listen. This ain't it no more. This days is over. Y'all did this, is over. So when it was time to file civil suits, when it was time to do certain things, the guys I interviewed didn't follow through with certain things that I thought they was going to follow through with. For whatever their reasons is, I don't know. But they didn't. So now I'm like, hold on. So we got to say allegedly a billion times, and we can't really call him this because there's nobody that I know that I just interviewed that's saying, you telling me this, but you're not going for the justice of it, the justice part of it. Because now it's legal. Now it's legal. Now you can really do something about it. So I'm like, damn. What do I do? So I'm like, oh shit, I'm assed out because I got this shit on my channel. It's like 500, 600,000 views. It's in the yellow, though. It's in the yellow. There's no money to be made. There's no money to be made. It wasn't about money. It was about helping people get their story out and us saying, yo, no more. This ain't never happening again. But now I'm like, damn, they didn't do that. So legally, we kind of don't got a leg to stand on legally because a certain statute of limitations passed. So what do we do now? Because we can't just keep talking about the dude. We can't just keep saying that he's this and that because we got to say allegedly, right? Because legally, he's just never been brought up on anything. So I'm like, damn, what do I do? Because I'm all in. I'm all in. My platform is all in. I'm tied into it. I'm all in. I'm like, damn. So what I decided to do, I decided to fall back. I said, yo, listen, I don't know what else to do. Only thing I could do is a news platform is put the information out there. It's for people to decide. I mean, because in today's time, we could see somebody with a red nose on their face this big and somebody would say his nose ain't red. It's dark pink. That ain't red. And then depending on their popularity or people liking them, people that say, yeah, it is dark pink. So now it becomes a battle of opinion, a battle of popularity. And then when people say you a hater, you got a hidden agenda, you become the target for trying to help. I said, I'm going to fall back. So in me falling back, that's when smoke started coming my way. And I'm like, fuck niggas mad at me for? I'm the one who did sacrificed a lot. I'm the one who gave voices to the voiceless. I'm the one who helped people put people's story out there. How could anybody kick me in my ass? How could somebody slap me in my face? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I put it all on the line for this. For what did I do wrong? So I fall all the way back. Like, yo, nah. Then I started noticing certain behaviors and I'm like, listen. Regardless to what, regardless if you get riches, regardless to whatever you get from this YouTube thing, we have a mission. The mission was to stop it from happening to anybody further and also get justice for you. If you don't want justice for you, how could I fucking want justice for you? How could I keep talking about something that's not my plight? All I can do is help the story get out there, which I did. I never took a check. I never got no money. I lost a lot. I had shit on my channel that when I read the terms of service, when they changed the term of service, that's why they got me the fuck up out of here. Because when I looked at the terms of service, right? The terms of service was hold on. The terms of service said, listen, hold on. No, it's like how you take advice from someone who wear hats and glasses in the house. Well, for one, people wear hats in the house, right? Two, I wear glasses because of bright light. So if that's what you came here for and nobody's taking advice from me because I'm not giving anybody advice. So you could just continue to play in your cake like you do any other time. Matter of fact, you could get the fuck up out of here. There we go. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? And then I started seeing behaviors that I couldn't stand with because I'm like, yo, the mission, this is fucking up the mission. The mission is to get justice and prevention later on. I started trying to understand, why would you act like this? Why would you say this? Why would you do this? Why would you go here? Why would you go there? I would call dudes on the phone. Yo, you can't be doing that. And, you know, it's times where at a better place, dudes would admit, yo, he used to call me. He used to say to me, yo, I need to chill out. Because that's how much of a brother and a friend I was to people. Yo, bro, you can't be doing that. That's not going to help the overall thing. It ain't going to help you. And it ain't going to help what's going on. Don't do that. Ignore this. And then just trying to give people guidance on how to have a certain code of conduct. Because the bigger plan is we going to get it. We going to out all this shit. We going to change this shit. But then as people started getting popularity, getting views and likes and clout, I know that my words started not to mean anything because people are bigger and better than me. And that happens. I'm not here to diss nobody or be mad at anything. That happens. But see, I've been around for a long time. I'm going to be around longer. So I understand that when people are here for a little while, they get, you get whatever you get, but it's about longevity. And all I wanted to do was try to help people get longevity, also have certain integrity and a certain decorum about themselves in it. So again, when I speak to anybody as a brother, when I speak to a female as a brother, And then my words once meant something to you and they no longer mean anything to you because you think you got more money than me or you think you got more clout. So I just stopped talking. I just stopped talking. And then you see what happens after all of that. Stupidity, which I removed from all my channel because I don't want to be a part of certain shit. That's not what I came into the culture for. That's not what my legacy was built on. And that's not what my legacy will be built on. When I decide I don't want to do this anymore and I want to ride off into the sunset and never fuck with this no more, that will be extracted from me. Shout out to Captain Tazariak too. So I did a lot of phone calls, a lot of counseling sessions, and I'm not even qualified to be a counselor. I did a lot of just wishing dudes well. So I never been a victim of certain things. So I don't understand a dude's psyche. I don't understand how 1 minute a guy or guys could seem okay, then the next minute they go off the deep end. I don't understand. So I used to say, yeah, yo, it's shit crazy. But then you go from being empathetic to you being attacked. So that's when you say, yo, hold up. I get it. I understand. But you better calm the fuck down now. So then you just, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do with it. Then every time you turn around, your name is coming up, but it's negative. And I'm like, how could my name be anything negative when all I did was put out positivity in the situation? First of all, anytime you have a gripe with anything, all you want to do is be heard. Especially when you're being heard and now you're being heard to the masses. So the person that allowed you to be heard to the masses on their tiny platform, their large platform, you should be forever grateful. I learned that we don't live in a grateful times. I learned the hard way. Now, let me speed up today. What I've seen over other shit over the past few days. I seen, for whatever reason, whatever he thinks, whatever went through his mind, I don't know. I don't know why he did it. But I do know Ron Savage now is recanting his story. He's changing his story. And he has a right to do that because however he perceives it now, whatever, I don't know. But what I would like to say to him was, what about me? And the people who believed you? And put their livelihood and their platform on the line for you. What about us? What about the people who lost shit, lost a lot for the people who believed you? What about the people who cried to me and told me this happened to them? What about them? Because at least if that was you gonna do, you should have came out, you should have said that to the people. You don't fucking go do interviews. You don't do certain shit. You say to the people, listen, you come to me, you come to the people saying, listen, man, this is what you should do. This is what I need to do. I feel like I wronged him by blaming him for something. But I also wronged you because I lied to you. I lied to you. I fucked up your credibility by lying to you. I shouldn't have lied to you. And you put your platform on the line. I lied to you. So for that, I apologize. And you know what I do? I say, yo, you know what? I feel you, bro. Yo, shit crazy, life crazy. I'm always been a dude who say to people, yo, I ain't sweating it, whatever. So whatever he feel like, for whatever reason why he feel like something is different, now I don't know. I'm not speculating. But I don't get a phone call, bro. I don't get nothing. I put my fucking platform on the line for you. I lost a lot. I lost a lot. I lost a lot. I didn't gain shit. There's no notoriety for this. There's no, I didn't get an award. I didn't gain nothing. I lost a lot. I lost a lot. So what about the people who supported you and believed you? What do you want to say to those people? And I ain't trying to put no pressure on nobody, because all this shit at the end of the day, this shit is all fucked up. Ain't no winner out of none of this, honestly. But we do have people who were harmed in their life that felt brave. You gave people courage. You gave people bravery. And for you to recant and change the story, I don't even know what the fuck to believe no more now. So I believed a lie the whole time. I'm fucking confused now. I don't know what to believe. And I feel kind of vulnerable because the fucking joke is on me. Motherfuckers played me. I'm sitting here like, yo, that's fucked up. The joke is on me. So the fact that I lost all I lost because the guidelines changed, the fact that I had to sit out for months, the fact that I can't say certain shit now to this day, it's crazy. I had to take all those videos down pertaining to anything with that situation, although it was a lot of information in there that I think y'all needed, but we just can't talk about that no more. You seen my videos, I was there with it. So I'm just all the way fucking confused right now. I'm confused. And again, I don't want somebody to be guilty that's not guilty. I don't want somebody to be accused that's innocent. But it's a way to do shit. All hip hop had shit to do with any of this. Anything. What you going to all hip hop for? What you going to all hip hop for? They had nothing to do with none of this shit. It's fucking real beef could take place in the street behind all this shit. You got people who believe in this man, that this man started all this shit that we responsible for. You don't think it was people that wanted to take up for him? You don't think it was people that was looking at me, looking at Star, looking at others like, you mother... This is what was taking place. So it's like, yo, now we left in the open looking fucking stupid. Like, yo, y'all believe some bullshit. Joke's on y'all. Because once the niggas say, yo, that ain't what happened, so what the fuck is the truth anymore? I don't know what's the truth. Honestly, I don't even know what's the truth no more. I don't know what's the truth. Because once the dude say this happened and then say, nah, it really didn't happen, what are we to believe? What are we to believe now? And I'm going to be real with you. I wish I never got involved in any of this shit. I wish I just did what everybody else did and was like, oh, word, that's crazy, and keep it moving. Because I'm like, what the fuck? You know how many fucking people came to me and said, thank you for providing a platform, because this happened to me when I was 3, this happened to me when I was 8, this happened to me, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And you gave people a platform. And I'm like, how the fuck am I a crusader for something that never happened to me? So I kind of don't really know how to handle all the people coming to me. And I'm being real with y'all. I'm like, nah, like, This shit is crazy. And I don't understand. I don't understand their behaviors. I don't understand why they doing it, and I don't want to. But I'm just saying, the joke is on me. Seriously, the joke is on me. I'm telling you, the fucking joke is on me. Because I thought I was being this fucking crusader. I thought I was making a change. And then motherfuckers change their behaviors, change their stories, or got a new story every week or whatever. Joke is on me. It's on me. So I just wipe my hands of it. Just don't affiliate me or associate me with any of this shit no more. That's why I didn't put nobody names in the title. I ain't put nothing in the title. The joke is on me, bro. Like, and I get it. I understand it. I have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? The joke is on me. Because look what happened. You know how many fucking times I used to have to defend shit and say, nah, nigga cool. He eyeing niggas on YouTube saying the wildest shit. Them niggas coming to me. Yo, why your man say this? And I'm like, nah, nigga cool. Like, nigga been through something. Like, how many times could we use that? Because when I've been through shit in my life, I got help, I got counseling. But now we at a point where niggas like, they don't need help. But then they just want to oppress everybody and talk shit about everybody, but don't need help. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, niggas taking fucking pictures. This shit just crazy, man. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Like, this shit crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life. This shit crazy because, again, when you blame somebody something or accuse somebody of something, people could get harmed physically. But then later on, you can't just say, I was just playing, or it really didn't go like that. That's what happened with Emmett Till. Like, people get hurt behind the shit you say. That's why I don't talk out of emotion. That's why it took me so long to go on, because I called a few people. I'm like, I don't really know how to articulate this shit because I'm mad, but I'm not mad. But I need to speak because I'm immersed in this shit. My fucking brand is, or you Google certain shit, my name is still in this. And I can't speak for Star or others, but you know, damn. What the fuck? So, yo, joke is on me. I'm going to have to hold that. Joke is on me. The joke is on me so much that unless certain revelations come out in the future, I might have to apologize to that dude. Let's really think about that shit. I have to apologize to a dude that because I believe people, I thought he was foul. And now they're saying, well, one person, I can't say they're saying, but now one person is saying he didn't really do nothing wrong to me. But this is billed as the person that's the main person. So when the main person walks it back, what the fuck we got? Now think about Little Woody, YSL Woody. If he's the main witness and then he's saying, yo, Doug didn't do nothing, what the fuck do they got? They don't got no case. So, nah. Nah. This shit crazy. And I apologize to y'all for bringing stories to y'all, getting y'all empathy, sympathy, a lot of times y'all money, and y'all just being immersed in all this shit like me as well, based off of my credit. See, this is what I'm saying. What I don't like is the fact that this shit throw my credibility off. I ain't no fucking liar, man. I ain't no fronter. I ain't no liar. I ain't no type of person that try to make myself seem like I'm something I'm not. I ain't with none of that shit. Because if I want to, I could be on some real front and shit. And for what? You know what I'm saying? I never did it, and I never did. But my thing is, that shit throw my credibility off. I take my credibility serious because I don't have to front or lie, you know. And I gotta apologize to y'all. That's why I just removed all that shit. I just had to remove it because I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to believe no more. I don't know what to believe. Honestly. I don't know what to believe. So what the fuck? What the fuck? What's the truth? I don't know what the truth is. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what the truth is anymore. I don't know what to believe, who to believe, unless other things come out and it's done in a court of law. Sadly, I can't believe the court of public opinion no more. And I can't believe somebody's tears, great story, and being empathetic and sympathetic to somebody. I can't do that no more. Now we have to go legal. Because if it ain't legally done, I can't believe it now. Because motherfuckers played me. Played me. And I just felt when it came out and I put the story out there, I felt good when it came across me from Star, when it came across from Star to me. I felt good because I'm like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. We got him. And then we got him at the top. Now in this year, Diddy's is I'm like, yo, nah, we about to flip all this shit. We about to flip all this shit. Now the talented people get to come in the culture and get love because they could rap. Get love because they could sing. Get love because they really play the keys. Get love because they really talented. They don't have to be manipulated and forced into doing different things. On false promises and because of somebody's deviance. So now, I'm gonna be real with you. If that shit ain't in black and white, if it ain't illegal, I don't believe nobody. I can't. Accusations like that, if you're not willing to go all the way in and say, I want justice by any means necessary, I don't care what you call me, you just storying. They got platform. No, everybody got their own platform now, so you tell that shit on your shit. Me, I'm really big on integrity. I'm really big on the truth. I'm not calling nobody no fucking liar. I'm just saying I don't believe you. Can't believe you because I heard so many different stories. I don't have fucking time to differentiate what's the truth and what's the fucking lie. I don't have time to say, well, you said this time and then you said that this time. What the fuck is it? And then when I'm sitting there saying, all right, motherfuckers is traumatized, so I understand. I'm just being too understanding about a situation that affects a lot of people. Because even with dude being accused of being what he's accused of, he got people who know and love him who was caught out and vulnerable by some things that he might have or might not have done, right? People, it's casualties in that situation. What about the people who just love the brand, love the name, and really stand for some shit, and now they're looked at as, you this, that, and the third. We didn't even take into the account of those people that got harmed and all this shit, that got their name stained due to affiliation, and they don't even really know what's going on. They didn't even know the behind the scenes shit. It's just really all messed up. And again, man, I just should have just left that shit alone, man. I should have left that shit alone. I should have just left that shit alone. I should have just left that shit alone. I just shouldn't have got involved in it. But, you know, shit happens. I thought I was doing the right thing. And even doing the right thing and not even knowing what I'm doing. Remember, I didn't go to school for none of this shit. I didn't fucking get a degree in none of this shit. I'm just good at listening to people and asking questions and getting the stories out. This is what I was good at. And at this particular time, it was Star and myself. It wasn't a bunch of outlets like that. Sinetta, you know, and a lot of people who try to help end up getting hurt in this shit too. Like, we all got turned on. From Sinetta got turned on. Star got turned on. I got turned on. And all we all tried to do was help. Because again, I didn't get no fucking money. I didn't get paid by nobody. I didn't charge nobody to be on my platform. The fucking videos was yellow. There was no monetization. And then for me having certain titles, they got rid of my whole shit. And then when I took those videos down, they gave me my shit back. And then when I read the fine print, I said, oh man. Because remember, you can't say somebody did some shit if you can't prove it. How can you prove somebody did something? Legal documents. So that's why people say shit like allegedly. That's why people say shit like how they feel. And if this is how this individual feels, then everything falls on them. I'm not allowed to give my 2 cents. And I was giving my 2 cents like a motherfucker out there. I'm like, no, hell no. Get this dude up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I was just too into it. I took it on and I talked about that shit mad times. Let me see if I could even show y'all. I did show y'all one time. I had like 12 stories on my channel about it. That didn't even involve them after a while. It was just me talking about it because I was just all in. You know what I'm saying? I was just all in. And nah. You had KRS-One defending the shit. You got so many rappers that I'm like, if they know these punk motherfuckers ain't saying nothing. I even called KRS-One a bozo. I just did a lot of shit. Let me see if I still have it on the channel because I want to show y'all. I might have. And this ain't no nothing like just some shit that just happened yesterday. This is from 2006. Let me see if I put his name in the channel, what comes up. Oh, see me? I took all that shit down. I can show y'all in live time. I took everything down pertaining to him. I had to. I took everything down. KRS. I took all that shit. I took everything down. I had to. Yeah, I took all that shit down. I'll show y'all again in real time. Yeah, you can see. Took all that shit down. Took this down. Y'all remember them interviews? Y'all remember that? Y'all all watched it? I took all that shit down. Because shit got real. And let me say something. I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying that I don't want to say they. I'm not saying Ron Savage is a liar. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he left me out to dry by not hitting me up and saying, yo, bro, I think I made a mistake. I put you out there. I put your platform out there. And some of the things I said might have been untrue. So to protect yourself, to protect your platform and your integrity for giving me a voice, I need to say this to you. And I need to convey this to you. And could we do some content on it? Because I need to clarify some stuff. At least give me the call. I shouldn't have to fucking go on the internet and see stuff. Where is all this shit coming from? When did this happen? When did this conversation? Then I see motherfuckers like this. I'm like, oh, you saw the nigga? Here it is in my mind, my fucking sick ass mind. I'm like, yo, if I ever see this nigga, I might take off on him. Being part of that is. I was just thinking, I'm just be real with you. I'm like, yo, nah, that shit he did, I might take off on this nigga if I catch him. Seriously. Stupid, ignorant shit that I'm like, yo, I might take off on this nigga. Give a fuck who he around. That's just me. But I'm taking off on a nigga that ain't do nothing to me, and then niggas see him and they like this? The fuck is that? Whose fight am I fighting? Yeah, man. That's all I really have to say about all this. Listen, also, if anything ever happened to in your life, you know what I'm talking about. And if anything ever happened to you growing up or in your life where it affected you psychologically based off somebody else doing something to you, certain words that I can't use or say. I'm sorry that happened to you. Please get the help that you need. It is available for you. Talk to a professional. They have services for people who've been through certain things in life. There's always somebody to talk to. Professional, piece of paper professional going into an institution. Not no YouTube scholars. Not no fucking people with certificates. Not none of that shit. Not nobody who's going to exploit you. Not none of that. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm just being real with you. I really don't know what to say. I didn't even want to talk about this shit. I was going to talk about something else, but I'm just removed from all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just removed. One thing about me is I'm not a fake friend. I'm not a fake brother to nobody. I'm a real friend. When I'm brotherly to somebody, I'm real brotherly. Like I really care about people's well-being. And sometimes you care so much that shit hurt you. They have a meme that it's a rope. And sometimes holding on to the rope actually hurts your hand. And I wish all parties involved success, whatever that is to them. I wish future, whatever it is dudes is trying to do. I just wish whatever they trying to do, they go on to do whatever it is they're doing or whatever the case may be. But nah. Nah, I ain't never talking about this again. That's why I didn't mention no names. That's why I don't want to be tied to anything. I don't want nobody tags in my shit. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that shit of affiliation with it. But I was just my name and my brand was just so in it that I have to. This when I hit the motherfucking bus driver. This my stop. Because the joke is on me. In the end, I end up looking like a fucking bozo because I believe somebody. In the end, I look at it. In the end, I look stupid because I believe somebody. And then now motherfuckers will be like, see? And you believe that shit. So, anybody who, if anything ever happened to you again, man, it's not for a person like me to believe you anyway. It's for you to, speak your truth, get your help, get it out, confront whatever. All this fucking press conference shit and go in the Harlem and All that shit we did, man, that shit was a lot, man. It's a lot of boots on the ground and leg work being done. All that shit. So, all I'm saying, please nobody else send me anything. I'm out of it. Just don't send me nothing. Don't send me anything. I'm out of it. I'll hope all parties involved find the peace that they need, the healing, whatever that is. I don't know if it's people taking bags. I don't know if YouTube success. I don't know what it is, but that ain't my fight no more. If anybody, the people who wanted to help me, people who wanted to come to me and say, yo, I wanna, nah, what I want you to do is just seek a professional, cause again, and then it taught me a lesson too. And I'm gonna take the lesson out of it though. The lesson is fact checking. The lesson is when you want to report the news, you gotta do the facts. So that's why you notice now when I report news to y'all, I always got a source. I'm always showing you, look, this ain't what I made up. This ain't how I feel. This is what the source is saying. That's why I read stuff to y'all with the stupid glasses on, sounding crazy sometimes. But that's why I read stuff to y'all and I show y'all sources, because if you don't have a source, then it's emotion, subjective, and how I feel. But again, I'm just all about integrity and just regaining just this shit, because I didn't know none of this was gonna happen. I didn't know none of this was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I just woke up and saw some shit, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Huh? I read it. I was like, "Oh." I started seeing interviews and hip hop. Y'all been moving wacky for some years too, but we'll handle that one day. Y'all been moving wacky for years, but we'll get to y'all one day. We'll get to y'all one day. And I ain't talking about on the internet neither. But I just don't understand, because you have people who PR and they got relationships with these people, and these people will help. See, this what I just want y'all to know something. So with some of these platforms, they're so on the take that they're invested in certain shit. So these certain platforms will help push certain narratives because of their relationship with people. Like, for example, when you look at academics, look how hard he capes for Drake. Like, no matter what happens with Drake, he's always going to give the other side. So you already know, Drake might be looking out for him in some type of way, or he got Drake on the phone or whatever, or they cool. And that's what he get for it. So he's going to cape for Drake. As for me, I ain't on a take by nobody. Nobody can control what I do. Nobody can't tell me what to do. Nobody can't tell me what not to do. I use my own discretion. If I feel like talking about some shit, I'm going to talk about it. But I realize how a lot of shit be set up, because, again, if Star broke the story, if I took the story, why are you going to other publications to cover some shit that they never even covered in the first place? Don't make no sense. And if all this shit is being done to save a fucking museum, a hip-hop museum, you want your name to be a part of something. I'm not saying this is the case, but this is what I, speculating. All to save a museum, and you was left off of hip-hop 50, so now you're doing damage control. And then after 2016, 8 years later, we got a whole different story. 8 fucking years, not 8 days, not 8 months, not 18 months. 8 years later, now we got a new story. Anyway. Yo, man. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. I just had to get this off because and for the people who like threatening me on the internet, that shit about as real as a $3 bill. I'm outside, for real. Never ran from nothing. Don't even walk around with that energy. So if you don't like my opinion, or you don't like my take, or you don't like something and you feel like you want to escalate the situation, by all means, do what you need to do. I guarantee you won't leave the way you showed up. I guarantee that. But that's not what I'm here for. Some of y'all be so emotional that you lose the battle of words or the battle of wits. And then now then you start wanting to go to being physical. You don't really want to do that with me. I'm just telling her you really don't want to do that with me. Because I don't want to do that with you. But if you want to get your ass whooped, by all means. I got a can of ass whooping for a lot of motherfuckers. By all means. And then when you get around me, you say, all right, this nigga ain't as small as he look on the fucking screen. You gonna know. And then when you see that blower I got on me too, that I'm scared, so I'm defending myself. Just chill out. If you can't handle dialogue, then just don't do it. But all of this talking and you gonna do this and do that, I don't believe none of y'all niggas. Look, you can't believe nobody no more. So, I'm out. I had a great day today. I didn't let nothing ruin my day, fuck my day up. I didn't. But I just had to say that. And I think I have a right to say that. And any responses towards me after that from anybody is just emotional responses. It's never going to be logical. It's never going to be right. It's going to be emotional. And I'm not being emotional. I'm just saying, joke on me. Niggas got me. But I'm here to, vindicate myself. But anybody who I drug into this whole thing, anybody who was thinking we was fighting a fight, my bad, y'all. We got to get a do-over. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a do-over. So, that's it, man. Until next time, I'm out of here. Jermaine Ferguson, I'm out. I can't stay. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, but listen, it's very, very important. I know a lot of y'all don't get the notifications. You already know why. So what I want you to do, I just want you to go to the channel, hit the bell, make sure your bell notifications say all. Just go to the bell and hit all because you're not going to get the notifications. You already know why. It's nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You already know why. You already know how they play games with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So with that, I bid y'all good night. It's already almost tomorrow. And I'll holler at y'all. So good chill. Before I go, I do want to could I get some shout outs? Could I shout a lot of people out? Could I holler at y'all before I go? Because y'all are very, very important to what I do. And I just gotta put y'all name in it. And but while I do that, I would like some theme music. So as I put on the theme music, I'm gonna shout y'all out. I be doing this shit for like 2 hours with no drink. It's tough. So let's go. All right, Pretty Gangsta, I see you. Kelly Mills, Nisha 9 Stars, Jay Smart, Brown Girl from Boston, Underdog Champ 314, Diggy E, Erica Lopez, Pamela Lee, I see you in the building. Jay Smart, Jermaine Ferguson, checking videos online, checking vids online. Bernadette Burney, Watch Slice in the building, Virgo Smith in the building, Gold Brooks, Laura Approves, Self-Sufficient 100, Jiggy J TV, salute to you. The theme music is on. I ain't mad at you. You just better be here tomorrow. No Limit, what's up? They might think it's the beginning of the show now, but this is the end. Yes, I see y'all in the building. Put your name up so I can shout you out before we go. New to Mood, what's good? I see you in the building. And if you didn't watch my Nipsey Hussle show, make sure you watch the Nipsey Hussle show that I did. Disrupting Reality NYC, I see you. This is the Go Off. Christopher Farmer, what's up? Youngest in Charge. This is the Go Off. Mega X, I see you. I see you. Big Mar, moderator extraordinaire. Brown Girl from Boston. Nisha 9 Star, moderators extraordinaire. You say anything wrong, you out of here. Rebel Cartagena, I see you. Cost TV, the bro. Make sure you check out his channel as well. Best intro on YouTube, yes. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Taz always on beat no matter what. When you do this, you can always just be like,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
it's always gonna fall on beat. At any time, I could just always be like,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
see that? Asiatic, what's good? Always gonna fall on beat.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
No matter what, it's always going to fall on beat. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me, allow me to be, you know, jokes on me. But it's cool. It's cool. They got me. All right, let me go, y'all. Until next time.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
I'm out.